It's the end of an Albert Square icon. Pam St Clement is right here telling us about saying bye-bye to Pat. And in just a moment, we're in the kitchen. Oh, gosh, well, Pam St Clement joins me now. It must be really hard to watch that. It must be really difficult to sort of watch scenes of you slipping away.
Well, I'm quite dispassionate about it, strangely enough. Okay? And I'm just looking at everybody else and thinking, oh, golly, I'm going to miss them. Well, I'm not, because they're still friends.
Of course, of course.
You know, watching Charlie's performance and Michael's and little Maisie, who's fabulous, I just think, oh, my gosh, you know, I'm objective about the programme, much more, obviously, than being in it.
Yeah.
And I've always been proud of the values, the acting values, the production values, but I'm even more so now. I'm removed from it.
I understand. I understand what you're saying. Why now? Why did you decide that it was? Did you just feel as if you'd done everything that you could with her?
Oh no, no, actually, Lorraine. I just thought 25.5 years. Isn't it time I sort of thought about life?
Oh, yeah.
I had a notice up on my dressing room door which said, be not so busy making a living you forget to make a life.
Ah.
And I thought, you don't even take any notice of that yourself, you silly moo. And also, I do follow the old actor adage, you know, get off the stage while they still want more.
Ah, nice.
And I think, you know, before I started boring myself and possibly the audience, I thought, no, it's time to move on.
I think that's really, really brave and really grown up to do that, because it would be very easy for you to stay, because they would have wanted you to stay forever. She's such an important part of the show.
Thank you. I think it was brave as well.
No, but she is, you know, it's that thing of that she's like the centre of everything, and everything. It'll be so fascinating to see how they managed to survive without such a big character,
yes,
an important character.
I must say the programme sort of is short on, not matriarchal characters, but sort of characters of my age group who've had the experience.
And that we've grown to know.
Yeah, absolutely, and invested in. And that the other youngsters can, you know, the youngsters in the programme can come to those characters and have the benefit of their wisdom and experience.
Of course, absolutely. It makes perfect sense. I love the fact that everybody was saying it was the end of an earring. T-shirts printed with that. I think that's great. Because the earrings were, you know, that became kind of, you know, something of something very distinctive associated with her.
But the thing is, it's a great leveller for me as an actor, because, you know, my earrings are almost better known than my performance.
Yes. Being overshadowed.
A little question there.
Scene-stealing earrings, yes, is true.
Absolutely.
So what are you going to do now? Is it putting your feet up for a little while?
I am, because as ever, when you've been doing a job for any length of time, you leave and you instantly become ill. I mean, I had every virus on God's earth. And
it's almost like as soon as you stop.
Yeah, you stop because you've been running on adrenaline for ages, and, you know, and you're ill. Yeah. And I wasn't very well over Christmas, and I'm just sort of coming... Well, I feel human again now. Good. So the break that I should have had for the last month has not been much of a break, so I'm not going to rush into work. I mean, I should be so lucky, but I really am not. I have actually sort of said no to a few things that I thought it was too early. I've got a few things on the back burner, but I'm looking forward to the next year, because I just want to see what's out there. Yeah. And if anything comes up, you know, I'm free to accept.
If you want
I'd love to do costume drama. I'd love to do some more wildlife stuff.
That would be great. Yeah, something like that.
Because I have done a lot of wildlife presenting. But, you know, costume drama, back to my roots in theatre. You know, just see what's out there. But I'm not going out to prove anything. I just... That is not what it's about.
You know, have a little bit of a break. Something comes along, you think, yeah, that would be really good. You know, whether if it's something you're very passionate about, then fantastic. Yes. That'd be really good. Will you be watching the funeral? Were you going to be watching that?
Oh, yes. Yeah,
make
sure the old girl's finally put to rest, for goodness sakes.
Make sure she's nailed down. Because that, again, is going to be very, very emotional because, you know, I know it's a drama, but people do invest a lot in it, and you know how much it means to people. You know, programmes like Eastenders, Corrie, Emmerdale, all of these programmes, and people will, you know, they'll sit there watching that and they will cry. They'll cry their eyes out.
Hopefully.
Because that's why you do it. You know, it's so good to talk to you. It really is. And I really wish you all the best, because you've been an absolute trooper. It's been amazing watching you. It really has. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Well, another former EastEnder now, Gillian Tailford is here to explain